Bobby Moe, winners of 4 in a row and trying to make it 5 as they get ready for the Bryant Bulldogs. Another tough road test for Robert Morris as they resume NEC play this approaching Saturday up in Smithfield, a 12 p.m. game on NEC Front Row. Head coach Drew McMinn. We saw a lot of interesting things last Wednesday and last Saturday, for that matter. Last Saturday, I was just kind of talking very briefly with Jake Boudreau. We saw one team try to execute a couple of 10-man rides, and we saw you guys able to kind of ferret that out and use it against your opponent. Can you sort of describe how you were able to do that? You got some pretty big goals out of those situations.
Yeah, Cleveland State does a great job with their ride. I mean, I think they're one of the best riding teams in the country, and they had given a lot of teams a lot of issues leading up into our game. And, a big part of our game plan was trying to expose them with the empty net, because we know that when we're running that and, teams score on us on those long shots, it's pretty deflating. So that was part of the game plan going in, is we want to try to find a way to get the ball to our short sticks and be able to take some full field shots. And, all the credit to Pop and to Bowie, they both sunk theirs, so kind of took them out of that and eased up the pressure on the ride moving forward throughout the rest of the game.
What can you say about this offense in general? I mean, you have guys like that stepping up. You have Tyson having a great year. Corson Keeley, obviously, co-goals leader in the NEC, having a fabulous season. Just so many contributors to this team at that end of the field.
Yeah, I mean, they just buy into being unselfish and moving the ball and, keeping things simple. And, we have enough talent within those guys that, when they do keep things simple and just get the ball moved quickly, then, typically we end up with pretty high-quality shots. So, the credit to them to buy into the system and, again, just be unselfish by nature, to know that even when you're giving the ball up, a lot of the times it's going to get back to you, and they just buy into that.
How gratifying is it for the coaches to see these guys have very realistic, attainable shots at winning the conference goals title? And in Tyson's case, he's on the all-time assist charts, maybe breaking the program assist record before the season is over.
Yeah, I mean, as far as reaching the goals, I mean, obviously that's what we set out to do each year, is try to come out on top in the conference to get to the NCAA tournament. And, for us, obviously we went through some struggles early on. I think that really just put us in check of realizing we got to take things one day at a time. And, that's what we've done. We're not really focusing down the road right now. We're just continuing to focus on taking care of today. And, we've seen the play just continue to grow in the right direction and trend in the right direction. And to the talent of Tyson and the guys around him, I mean, again, they're just doing a great job, just continuing to push themselves within their limits to play as hard as they can, and we're seeing the production as a result of it.
And a big part of why the team was able to achieve the team goals that you talked about last year was the outstanding play of the team defense. And in watching the defense execute the last couple games, personally, I feel like I'm watching history repeat itself. I feel like the defense is getting back up gradually to that postseason level, that championship level. How does the coaching staff feel about the way they've been playing?
Yeah, just again, they're continuing to mature. I mean, we have leaders that are just stepping up. I mean, the seniors have stepped up tremendously and led not only through their own play, but the guys underneath them. And, our younger guys are just continuing to mature and fill into their roles and turn into veterans at this point in the year. So we've just seen the growth with, the individual development. And then as a unit, I think they're just developing the chemistry at this point in the year that we need them to have to be successful.
One of the things you guys typically work on at the end of practices, today no different, your man-up drills. We have to talk about the man-up unit because it is statistically one of the best executing man-up units in all of major collegiate lacrosse. You guys have converted something like 10 of your last 11 or 10 of your last 12 chances. Seemingly everything that group touches at some point is going in during man-up situations. Why is that?
Yeah, again, just a veteran unit. I mean, those are guys that, for the most part, that entire unit has worked in the past. And, they've had a lot of experience running together. And, again, that chemistry is there between them. And, like we said, with the regular offense in 6v6 situations and, unsettled situations, they just buy into simple ball movement. And that's what we push across as a staff. And, again, they've done a tremendous job responding to that, to not try to do too much. We just, take our time until the right shot presents itself. So we've really pushed that across over the last couple of weeks with Man Up as well, as take the right shot, not the first shot. And again, they've just bought into that, and we're getting the ball to where it needs to be.
The Bryant Bulldogs, again, are on the docket for this approaching Saturday. It is your second to last regular season game. It is your most far-flung conference game in terms of road trips of the season. It is also an opponent that traditionally plays you guys very tough. What do you need to do to pull the rug out from beneath them and hopefully be successful for a fifth game in a row?
Yeah, I mean, just continue doing what we have been doing. I mean, again, we've seen success over the last couple of weeks, and I think that's a result of just approaching things, like we said, one day at a time and focusing on just improving our effort in every little way that we can throughout the 60 minutes of each game. And, again, like we said, we're trending in the right direction, and we feel like we're getting better week to week, and we just want to keep the ball rolling with doing the exact same stuff we're doing right now and try to do it at an even higher level on Saturday.
And it will be RMU and Bryant this approaching Saturday. Again, you can watch it beginning at noon Eastern time on NEC Front Row. Just 2 games left in the regular season, and the Colonials still have all their goals right in front of them, trying to make it to the postseason for a 4th season in a row. Head coach Drew McMinn, good luck Saturday.
Thank you.